I met God in a dream, and he was just off human shape. Too many muscles, for one thing, no actual neck for another, just head and shoulders. It's hard to convey. Imagine so much muscle about the shoulders and rising up off the pectoral that everything muscle knots over everything that would be neck, and you get a sort of triangle topped man giant. He was quite beautiful and regal in the sense of ancient Assyrian kings, but his facial aspect was as stern as expression can allow, more than a human could express. His voice was sealed within him, and when he spoke to my mind from his, it was as like a great ripple of force from his throat to my mind. The mere suggestion of vocal expression by the Almighty, the evidence of its potency in unknowable fathoms above human tolerance, even in the dream state that is like unto the afterlife. The binding of this emanating force that I could sense like a dense field of pressure was described on his body visually by great bands of metal on his wrists and arms and legs. Many jewels of perfected design and color adorned his leather-like body covering like a cuirass. To me, it seems to me, though reticent of my place it is to suggest, that God uses stones and bindings much the way that I do, in order to force one's energy to remain in set patterns, whilst de-incentivizing the willing redirection of mental energies away from set purposes. A great many other things transpired in this dream of meeting God. I was taken to his lighthouse on his bay by an angel who banished demons that were pursuing me in this dream, looking exacted to the xenomorph of the Alien titular series of films. This angel merely pointed his palm at these demons, and they scuttled into the ground as dogs confronted by a tiger mid pursuit, and then fled as dogs. Great is the power of containment, and the things knowing this has taught me are very many in number. Here is the first, drawn from a herein yet unmentioned point. God was before a great lighthouse lamp, pointed, of course, outward, yet shining so brilliantly that to look upon it a mere moment builds a desire to become one with it. I think, in all seriousness, this was the fire that creates the sun, sending it down as a ray that spans the earth but has the visible fire of God fixed in the center of that light span. That is bound within the vessel made to hold it, which God guards. For God to leave that place as a singular being, or rather an undivided being inhabiting a single physical presence with the primary fixation of selfhood, would give Satan the opportunity to enter that place and extinguish that fire. Even godless science will tell you the timer unto annihilation of life is minutes, not days, should the sun wink out altogether. For all life, but that life which is exclusively of and exclusively environmentally bound to the brine pools of the ocean floor. If you truly fear a reset, fear that. Fear God having to start history again from brine pools for remaining life because of something we do that either aids the enemy of God or causes him to leave his stewardship over the life-giving energy that is at volume the primary sustainer of over 99.99% of all life. Easy to accept God and conditions, terrifyingly real and permanently close alternative, following which would be the product of imaginations that begin where the where the uncanny valley for humans endeth. If seize the life giver's fire, Satan can.